Namaste. Divine intervention. What is it? When does it happen? And how can you consciously prepare yourself for it? If you'd like to know that, please stick with me for a little while, because this video itself could be your divine intervention, the door to your divine grace. So, what is divine intervention? When people hear the phrase divine intervention, they imagine something loud, dramatic, like thunder splitting the sky, voices booming from the clouds. But in almost every ancient tradition, the Vedic tradition, Christian, Buddhist tradition, divine intervention is rarely loud. It's precise, it's timely, and it arrives only when the soul is ready to see what has always been guiding it. Across cultures, the pattern is the same. It comes when human effort is exhausted. It takes a form the person can understand, and it always moves the soul towards the next karmic milestone. I've had many divine interventions. But let me share with you a personal story that you can probably relate to. For over 2 decades, I was a full-time entrepreneur in the marketing world. I built a company that was successful in every material sense. But somewhere inside, I started losing interest. I was doing what my head wanted me to do, not what my heart longed for. And little by little, I began losing everything that I had built. And just before the pandemic, in the middle of all that stress, I had a heart attack. I was lost, physically weak, mentally tired, and spiritually empty. And when every idea, when every strategy, every plan failed, I did the only thing left to do. I surrendered. One day I received a call from a man who said his name was, I'm using his last name, Patel. He was calling from another state. He said he had seen me online and had a message for me from Shirdi Sai Baba. He said, Baba wants me to tell you that he is with you, and that you must help people and teach people. He called again and again over the next few days, always saying the same thing. He told me that this would be my last birth on earth, and that I had pretty much burned away my previous karmas, and that teaching others and helping others would be the fastest way to moksha, liberation. I told him, teaching? That's not me. But inside, something began to move. Something beyond logic. I placed all my doubts, all my fears at the feet of Baba, and I asked him to guide me. And from that surrender, this channel was born. That, my friends, was divine intervention. When does it happen? When does divine intervention happen in our lives? It happens all the time. You just have to be aware enough to notice it. It could be a person you meet, a random video you stumble upon. a dream that feels more real than waking life, a vision perhaps, even a near-death experience or a moment of total loss. Grace speaks through everything, but we only recognize it when we have stopped trying to control it. When our plans collapse, when the ego softens, when we finally say, I don't know anymore, that's when divine whispers to you, now you're ready. Adi Shankaracharya, one of the greatest sages of India, was once bathing in a river when a crocodile grabbed his leg. He called for his mother, begging for permission to become a monk, something she had always forbidden her son. In fear of losing her son, she said, yes. She agreed. And instantly, the crocodile released him. In that moment, his life changed course forever. He would go on to become one of the greatest spiritual reformers in Indian history. He revived the very essence of Sanatana Dharma at a time when it was collapsing under ritualism and confusion. Before he was Adi Shankaracharya, before he was 32 years old, he traveled the entire length of India on foot. He established the 4 great monastic centers. He reconciled countless philosophies and gave the world the profound non-dual wisdom of Advaita Vedanta. The realization that the self and the divine are one and the same. That moment with the crocodile wasn't just a rescue. It was the turning point that realigned his destiny. The first visible act of divine grace shaping a world teacher. Grace intervened not to save his life, but to align his destiny. That's the difference between luck and divine grace. Luck saves you sometimes. Grace transforms you. So if you want divine intervention to work consciously in your life, here's how to prepare for it. First, look back. Identify the patterns in your life. When were the moments you were saved, redirected, or awakened? Write them down. Even small moments count. Then be grateful, because gratitude opens the door for grace to return again. Next, build a relationship with the divine. Whatever form the divine you believe in. Could be a deity, a guru, or the formless one. Doesn't matter. Invite that presence into your life daily, physically and mentally. And finally, surrender. Offer everything at his feet. Your problems, your future, your joy, and your fears. All of it. Offer it. Divine presence, I surrender to you. My past, my future, my fears, my hopes. Let my life be your work, not mine. Wash your hands. Do this sincerely for every day for 30 days. As a ritual, maybe, and with love. And you will begin to feel divine intervention move through your life. Quietly, precisely, and powerfully. Because when you stop living from the head, your heart takes over. And when the heart takes over, the divine works through you. That's it. That's the secret. Keep your heart pure, be sincere, offer everything, surrender, and become the vessel. Because when you do, you stop asking for miracles and you become one. You become the miracle. Namaste.